The Brian the Brain Show. The Brian the Brain Show. He's going to tell you how it's going to go in the pay-per-views of WWE and Impact Wrestling. It's the Brian the Brain Show. The Brian the Brain Show. He's smarter than you know. The Brian the Brain Show. Listen to the man. He's gonna tell you how it's gonna go. The Brian the Brain. Good morning and welcome to Brian the Brain Show presents Elimination Chamber pay-per-view preview and predictions show. I am Brian the Brain Biter. This is what's gonna happen tomorrow night on Elimination Chamber. As we know, there's a pre-show match where it's Brutus Clay and Tensai versus Rhodes Scholars. I'm gonna say Brutus Clay and Tensai take down that. I mean, I know it's kind of crazy because Team Rhodes Scholars is actually the better tag team in this match. But I'm still going to go with the Clay and the Tensai. Then we got Caitlyn versus Tamia Snuka for the WWE Divas title. I'm going with Caitlyn in this match. If somehow there's a Wade Barrett versus either Bo Dallas or Kofi Kingston match in the lineup at some point, I'm going to be going with Wade Barrett. Barrett Barrage will continue with the Intercontinental title. Let's see. Antonio Cesaro will prevail over The Miz. Sorry, Cesaro is just way much better than The Miz. Okay. Let's see. Now we got the number one contenders match inside the Elimination Chamber, where we have Chris Jericho, Mark Henry, Kane. See, Chris Jericho, Mark Henry, Kane, Daniel Bryan, Randy Orton, hold on. Brain freeze. Brain freeze. This is how you feel until you can remember things. Oh, Jack Swagger. Oh, sorry, Jack Swagger. You're my pick to win. Now, with that being said, if they do Alberto Del Rio... Oh, wait, that's not till later. Hold on. Let's rewind without even me saying a word. Okay. Alberto wins over the Big Show. Oh, shit. Now I made myself yawn. To retain the World Heavyweight Championship. Now we got Cena, Ryback, Sheamus versus Shield. So we got the faces of the WWE versus the Shield of Justice. If you don't pick Cena, Ryback, and Sheamus, you're a nut job. Even though I would love to see Shield win because I'm big fans of the Shield. And we're going to go into that match as well. And then we got the main event of the evening. The Rock versus CM Punk for the WWE Championship. If you don't pick The Rock, you're a nut job. But we're going to go into that as well. So, you know me. I know you. We know each other. Of course, I got my crazy ideas in the back of my head of what should happen. What could happen? Now, I do like my predictions, and that's probably how it's going to go, but let's just say this scenario prevails. Let's say instead of Jack Swagger winning the #1 contender match, let's say Y2J Chris Jericho wins the #1 contender match. Well, okay, I can see that. Y2J been in enough elimination chambers. He's the dog. He's the man in the match. He can definitely probably win that match. Okay, that happens. Then Jack Swagger will turn in his Money in the Bank contract after Alberto Del Rio feels another WMD after being beaten Big Show, because Big Show is going to be that damn furious to lose it again. Okay? Right? So, Alberto's out. Here comes Dolph. 1, 2, 3. Dolph cashes in. Now we got Chris Jericho, the #1 contender, versus Dolph Ziggler at WrestleMania. That's Giants genius. Okay. Now, there's another scenario. Did you know that as of today, Christian? I know. Sad, isn't it? Has been cleared to come back to the WWE. Now, will he come back as a face? Or will he come back whining, I need one more opportunity for the World Heavyweight Championship? Or will he pull the ultimate? Let's say, okay, here comes the contenders. We already got, like, let's say, Mark Henry's inside of the cage, Randy Orton's inside of the cage, let's see, Kane's inside of the cage. Jack Swagger's already inside of the cage. Y2K. Chris Jericho's already inside the cage. And it's going to start off with Randy Orton versus Daniel Bryan. Okay? Daniel Bryan's coming down the cage. Here goes Christian. Christian takes him out. We've seen it before. Somebody takes somebody out and become the entrant into the Elimination Chamber. So that would basically mean Christian versus Orton start off the match. Now, a lot of people like to predict how people exit the chamber. I could see Randy Orton and Swagger pretty much those two to the end. Now I would love it if Daniel Bryan would. Yeah, I would. Yeah, no, nobody came one. But I think ultimately you're gonna either have Kane eliminated by Daniel Bryan or Daniel Bryan eliminated by Kane, thus setting up WrestleMania with those two fighting each other. And if they do, they'll have to, drop the belts. Give up the belts, and then thus setting up a world title tag team tournament leading up to two #1 contenders battling each other at WrestleMania for the tag team championships. Okay. Okay, let's see. How much time have we got? What have we done? Okay, we got plenty of time here. Plenty of time to get into Cena, Sheamus, Ryback versus the Shield. Now, here's a scenario a lot of people have brought up. It's a tag team match. So is it 3-on-3 or is it tag team style? Because I prefer 3-on-3 personally, and too bad it's not a chamber, because that would be even better elimination style chamber match. I would love to see the Shield win, and I would love to see the Shield win via Brock Lesnar coming down there and whipping John Cena's candy ass. F5, F5, let me press the button. F5, F5 to John Cena. Okay. CM Punk and The Rock. Oh, God. So many scenarios here, including Undertaker coming out causing CM Punk title, Brock Lesnar coming out causing Rock the title, causing Rock versus Brock at WrestleMania, causing Undertaker versus CM Punk at WrestleMania. So many scenarios though, so many possibilities, so much could happen, and you people out there that think they're gonna just drop CM Punk back to the mid card, you people are nuts. See this face? Nuts. It ain't gonna happen. They love CM Punk where he is. CM Punk is top heel with Paul Heyman is awesome. He's the best, man. You people are out there you really think they're gonna drop him the mid card? I mean, come on. He's worked his ass off to get where he is. You know, stop that BS, damn trolling, marking crap. I'm a mark. I love WWE, but I also watch TNA. I love wrestling. I'm a wrestling mark. I know what I am. But I am not going to troll CM Punk being put back to mid-card. It ain't going to happen. Not. If anybody should go to mid-card, it's John Cena. Let him sit on the mid-card for a while. You know, who cares? Ryback should be a main event. You know, should be always in the main event stuff. You know, you talk about main events. Realistically, you can have up to 4 main event matches per pay-per-view card. You can have your fillers, but you can have 4 really good main event matches. That's what people don't understand. In the old days, there would be 1 main event per card. 2 if you're lucky. Okay? Nowadays, there's so many scenarios where you can have 3, 4, 5 main events per card. What you gotta realize is that not everything's gonna be fillers and not everything should be mid-card. You want mid-card? Shit. Throw Mark Henry in the mid-card. He's doing awesome. Coming back great. I can see him with Zebediah and Jack Swagger real easy. As a group. Let's go back to when we had you had the Hart Foundation. You had the Brothers of Destruction. You had the 4 Horsemen. You had Bobby Brain Heenan. You had his stable. You had Admiral Akbar. You had his stable. And then you had the faces. Faces all scattered out. They may team up together every once in a while, but basically the faces were on their own. You know, yeah, they get help every once in a while from somebody here or there, but basically speaking, you had those stables, you had the greatness. Okay. With that being said, I'm going to leave you with that. I want to say hi to Jimmy Farley at Wrestling Hall of Fans. If you guys aren't a member of Wrestling Hall of Fans, you should join. I got a little link up there in my little video to Wrestling Hall of Fans. The second link you see is to Wrestling International Fanbase. It's also a Facebook group. If you're not a member of that, you love international wrestling, you love Japanese, you love all that luchador stuff, join their great groups. Roy Warren Looser. He runs that group. I'm a member of both those groups. So I cheer them, pop on for them, all they need me to do. Okay? Once again, I am Brian the Brain Miner. This has been the Brian Brain Show. Elimination Chamber, Sunday night. Yo, let's be there. Let's all watch. Let's enjoy. Probably one of the better pay-per-view cards I've seen all year long. Thank you and good night.